My name is Young Lee. I'm a chief general surgery resident at McMaster University, and I have an interest in minimally invasive surgery with a focus in bariatrics, foregut surgery, as well as advanced endoscopy. I'm actually pursuing a fellowship training in early August 2025 in advanced MIS and surgical endoscopy fellowship at Cleveland Clinic. So I applied because I'm always been interested in the concept of evidence-based medicine, specifically, of course, evidence-based surgery, really fostering excellence in surgical research, education, as well as improving clinical practice through research. And founder of evidence-based general surgery, also known as the EVIGS working group. And I've always thought that understanding and knowing the inner workings of a top-tier journal like British Journal of Surgery and British Journal Surgery Open would be an invaluable experience to not only explore what is out there, but also reflect on my own research work and portfolio and improve it further. And also thought it'd be also a great opportunity to meet with world leaders in specific surgical subspecialties and work on them together to improve scientific publishing as a whole. I've always had journal or peer-reviewed journal review experiences throughout my training. And of course, being the chair of evidence-based general surgery, I've always played a big role in reviewing a lot of literature, especially through critical appraisal. We had to review and update a lot of these high-quality or low-quality surgical publications. So I think having experiences in peer review, I think, was definitely helpful. In terms of the actual boards and committees, I've always been part of the SAGES Research Committee, SAGES Guidelines Committee, as well as SSAT Research Committee as well. And more recently, I've been part of the ASMBS, AI and digital surgery working group as well. So I think sort of that broad experience dealing with research-specific things in the field of MIS, bariatrics, and endoscopy helped me to play this role in BJS as well. Serving as an editorial assistant for BJS and BJS Open has really been a rewarding experience. It has really given me the opportunity to gain insight on the editorial process of a top-tier journal, engage with all sorts of cutting-edge surgical research that comes through the journal, and I think most importantly, collaborating with the editors who have years of experience in reviewing numerous surgical papers, how you triage them, process them, how you discuss that with the entire group, and to think about how we can improve a paper as if it's your own. What I thought was an invaluable experience, and of course, had opportunities to work with them both virtually and in person, and I think that was able to foster connections with people internationally as well as a North American surgeon. And I think I've also developed a really strong appreciation for the rigorous standards that's actually required to publish on BJS and BJS Open, which I think will benefit my own research and future academic endeavors as well. I think the biggest highlight for an editorial assistant position would be to work alongside world-class researchers who are leaders in their own respective surgical subspecialty, and editors and editor-in-chief who sort of stay in their forefront of surgical research and innovation. So I think that was the highlight and the most rewarding part. And I have learned lots of skills regarding critical evaluation and review of peer-reviewed papers, more so than I ever could, being on the editorial side of things. and more practical manuscript editing, review, and scientific communications. And I think it ultimately reinforced my commitment to advancing evidence-based surgical practice and mentorship and teamwork in research. So if you have passion for surgical research, critical appraisal, and academic collaboration, and really interested in how you can improve your own research or your collaboration outside of your institution, I strongly encourage you to apply as an editorial assistant. I think being an editorial assistant is an excellent way to refine your research skills, gain an insight into the publication process of the best surgical journal, and contribute to shaping the future of how um, good surgical literature come through the journal. And I think it is a unique and rewarding opportunity to engage with the editors, both in person and virtually, and engage with, most importantly, high quality research while making a meaningful impact on the surgical community and the product that comes out of BJS. So another reason that sparked the interest to apply for this position is, as someone in the field of academic surgery in North America, specific to Canada, I think it's easy to only look towards North American journals or journals that you're familiar with. Uh, but I think as someone who's interested in evidence-based surgery as well as engaging in high quality research as a whole, um, I've always looked at BJS and the work that BJS always published aligned with my philosophy of surgical um, surgical research as well as evidence-based surgery. So that motivated me to apply for this position as well. As someone who's in early stages of an academic surgery career, being an editorial assistant and having worked with lots of mid-career or senior surgeons or senior academic colleagues, um, gave me a lot of career inspiration in terms of how to pursue my own academic portfolio as well as research. I think being able to share those conversations, more personal conversations and academic conversations during these meetings have allowed me to reflect on my own career goals and how to direct it moving forward. And I think being an editorial assistant in a best journal like BJS, I think will also set me up for serving as an editor for other surgical subspecialty journals, especially within my own field, such as minimally invasive surgery, bariatrics, or advanced endoscopy. And I hope to continue on as a reviewer and as well as an associate editor or editorial board member in the BJS in the future.